The air in Egypt was dry and golden under the afternoon sun. John stepped onto the deck of a white cruise boat on the Nile River. "Welcome aboard, Mr. John," said a smiling guide in a linen shirt. "Ready to meet the world's oldest river?" "I've waited my whole life," John said softly. The boat began to move slowly through the calm water. Palm trees lined the shore, swaying in the warm breeze. "This river is like a long story," said the guide. "It never really ends." "Like life," John replied, "always flowing, sometimes quietly." The sound of gentle waves tapped against the boat. Children waved from the shore, their laughter echoing across the water. "Their ancestors probably did the same," the guide said. "Thousands of years ago, people prayed to this river. For food, for rain, for life itself." John leaned on the railing, watching the sunset color the water orange. "It's strange," he said. "I feel peaceful but small." "That's the Nile's gift," the guide smiled. "It humbles you." The boat passed a small village where fishermen pulled in their nets. "Everything still depends on this river," John said. "Yes," the guide nodded. "It's Egypt's heartbeat." They arrived near Luxor as the sky turned purple. "That's the Valley of the Kings ahead," the guide said. "Where pharaohs sleep, but the river keeps flowing." John watched in silence, the history of centuries glowing in the distance. "Even kings couldn't stop time," he whispered. "No," the guide said, "but they believed souls could sail forever." The words stayed with John as night fell. Lanterns were lit along the deck, flickering gently. A soft Egyptian song played from a small radio. "Would you like to try local tea?" asked the waiter. "Yes, please," John said, sitting near the edge of the boat. The tea was sweet, warm, and full of mint. "Perfect," John said, "like liquid peace." The guide joined him and pointed to the stars. "The ancient Egyptians mapped their lives by those lights," he said. "They saw the river as heaven's mirror." John looked at his reflection in the dark water. "So we all sail on the same sky," he said quietly. "Yes," the guide replied, "only our boats differ." A cool wind brushed across the deck. "Do you ever get tired of this view?" John asked. "Never," the guide smiled, "because every sunset is new. That's what makes the Nile eternal." The boat glided under a bridge covered with soft lights. In the distance, the call to prayer echoed from a small mosque. "So much history," John said, "and yet so much peace." "History without peace is just noise," the guide said wisely. "Here, time whispers, instead of shouts." John wrote those words in his journal. "Time whispers to those who listen," he wrote. "And the river remembers everything?" A shooting star crossed the sky above the desert. "A wish?" the guide asked. I already got mine, John smiled. This moment. The boat slowed near the dock as the night deepened. Lights from nearby villages shimmered like golden fireflies. Thank you, Nile, John whispered, for teaching me how to flow. He looked up one last time at the endless sky. Nothing lasts, he thought, but everything leaves meaning behind. His 90th bucket list dream had come true, one ripple at a time.